Archaeology is another way to help people understand the past. Recent archaeological digs have recovered new material evidence about Warrowa and historic Jamestown. Archaeology gives us many answers to questions about the past, often by digging in the ground. Where? Warrowa was a large Indian town on the banks of the York River in Gloucester County. It was used by Indian leaders for hundreds of years before English boats sailed in. In 1607, the year the first English settlers arrived, it was the headquarters of the Powhatan chiefdom, a union of about 30 Indian tribes, led by a wise, powerful man who was called Powhatan. The Earth Talks. How can we know what happened over 400 years ago? Every time it was a low tide, every time it rained, every time the ground was plowed, I would go out and collect everything, says Lynn Ripley, who kept finding arrowheads, beads, pot shards, and copper bits on the Ripley family's farm. She called in a team of archaeologists who revealed that her property sat atop Warrowa, the place where the mighty leader, Powhatan, ruled for so many years. Powhatan, a man and a place. In the late 1500s, Powhatan became the paramount leader of a group of Algonquian tribes. Powhatan was not his real name, but it was the custom for other tribes to call leaders by the name of the place they came from, so Powhatan took the name of his village on the James River. For many years he ruled over his people from new headquarters at Warrowa with great confidence. But all that began to change when the first English ships sailed up the James River. The area lived in by Virginia Algonquian tribes, including Powhatans. Warrowa. The Good Earth. How does digging tell a story? Dried seeds revealed the kind of crops the Powhatan grew. A large, hand-dug ditch showed that the town had two parts, one spiritual and one for everyday living. Bits of copper and blue glass beads dug up in Warrowa were an exact match to ones made in England. How does the discovery of these beads and copper pieces prove that when early colonists arrived, they traded with the Indians? John Smith, one of the first English colonists at Jamestown, made this map after traveling around the area and working with Virginia Indian guides. An archaeologist's way. Today, archaeologists, the people who study the material clues left from people of the past, are hard at work on several sites in Virginia. One busy location is the site at Jamestown, the first permanent English settlement in North America. By carefully sifting the soil, archaeologists have found bits of pottery, arrowheads, and stains in the soil left behind by things like fire pits. They have found the spot where the original fort was built. Their discoveries helped them understand how the Virginia Indians and Europeans interacted in the early 1600s. A Jamestown find, English armor.